Hello and welcome to the 9th episode, don't interrupt me, of the DRM Gamecast. I'm your host, Mr. Black Magic, and I'm here with DOA Head.
Quaboom!
And not Randall Thor. So Rand's gone this week, but that's okay because we got the raid team. You guys
We'll
supposed
be
to
starting
cheer.
up a fund to replace his mic.
Alright, so we got a lot of people on this one, so we need to make sure people know whose voice goes to who. So,
But a lot of them are returning. That should help.
So we got Pandora.
Hello.
Barney or Bond. Salas
Yeah, now they know
and
your voice.
Day-Ray.
Howdy.
I can't tell if that was Sam. That's
This is
it.
like the worst introduction.
I know.
Well, I'm glad we all know your voice. You're Tom.
Yeah,
Hanks.
Magic, this
Toy
is my
Story.
perfect chance to switch to my country accent. You just ruined it. Fine. Hello, everybody.
Yes, Sam or Salas. I'm calling you Sam. No,
Celis.
Celis, whatever. Sell these.
Whatever, Sam.
And Gambit.
Hey, what's
here
up?
for the first time.
Say first time guest. Which I guess makes him the official guest. All y'all are just raid people.
Supporting cast.
So you're raid
thanks.
people and Gavin's
Raid.
the
Alright,
official
well, fuck it
guest.
then. I'm out.
You can't put the raid team on the back burner now. Come on now.
Yeah, I guess you're right. We did beat that shit today.
We're all equal here.
I don't know. I feel
What?
I'm a little ahead.
Well, hold on now.
Whatever.
I wrote
I was
down
gonna
some
say,
stats. I wrote down some stats, so don't
Oh,
make
Oh
God.
boy.
Uh-huh. Oh,
Well,
boy,
since we all
right.
died at least 200 times. That's
300 times.
Yeah. No, I didn't hit 300. Thank you very much.
You could have been under 200 if we
Yeah.
had just followed a guide for the Gorgons, but no, we had to figure it out.
Oh, I'm sorry. I like to
There's
play
like
my
100
games.
deaths right there. Go ahead and subtract 100 deaths of us figuring out the labyrinth.
So what do you guys think? We finally beat it today.
Great
It went
feeling.
I was just say, the ending went much better today than I thought it would.
It was more fun
Destiny
when I
raid.
wasn't.
By the way.
It was more fun when I wasn't wildly underleveled, like I was 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, so going back to Monday, we spent, what, 7 hours on Monday?
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Oh, yeah, Tuesday. Right. 7 hours almost straight. I mean, we only took
How
a
far
break
did we
for
get
about
Tuesday?
15 minutes.
I think it
We
was
got all
right
the way
after
to
the
the final
platforming
boss.
section. No,
Yeah,
we got
just
to the platforming
the section, the section just before the final boss.
Yeah,
You had to go
because
through the
Sam didn't
portals
get
and then
off
spawn
until
him.
we got past the labyrinth part.
Yeah, we got to
It was
that
after the
door
platforming
to the
part,
final
yeah.
boss.
Yeah, the
area.
platforming part's after the labyrinth. And then
We
we did
stopped
that,
right in
stopped
front of the
there.
final boss door.
But
Yeah.
there was still like a section we had to do before the boss. You had to
Well, yeah,
do
it was
the
that-
portals,
Yeah.
remember?
Yeah, but we were
Yeah.
still in that glass throne room.
Which
It
we
was all on
then
that
we
part.
played. Then we played what 4 or 5 hours on Wednesday.
Wednesday. Well, yeah, we
No,
got
yeah.
through that first part in like an hour, and then we just died on the boss for like 4 or 5 hours straight. That was fun.
It made me want to kill myself.
Yeah, Barney was sounding very depressed. I don't want to do this anymore. Please replace me. what was I thinking? I should have hung tough with a lump.
He was sounding depressed on the first day, like fuck, trying to do this without dying. And I'm like,
Well, speaking of that though, not dying on that shit. Whew.
yeah,
I
very
want to
doable.
see. Yeah, I can't wait to see somebody who does that. Unless, of course, they nerf it, which I know is what Barney's praying for.
Oh, for the love of God, please. Tone
I
it
don't
Barney, if
down.
you're listening, nerf that shit.
I don't think
Why'd you
we're
do
close
this?
to that achievement.
I think more realistically, they'll come out with another one, and that one will be easier, or has an easy difficulty or something.
Yeah, but they could add an easy difficulty to this one. I mean, they don't really have to nerf
Oh,
it.
yeah.
They just had to add like a whole thing. Like,
Yeah, like
here,
a level
you play it
20
at level
version or
10.
something.
You know, well, yeah, 20. I guess
Well,
10 was
I don't
extreme,
think-
but you know, like some super low level, and be like, oh, okay,
Level
well,
5.
this just got very doable.
Here's a level 1 raid. Just go through and one-shot the boss.
Then
Alright.
everybody would be able to actually do it.
I was
though,
say,
you know?
don't tell me you wouldn't want that, Barney. We know you would. You wouldn't get shit for loot though. I bet. Like only the high level ones are gonna give you the
Yeah.
good shit.
See, I don't necessarily mind them nerfing it to make the achievement a little more obtainable, but I don't want it to be where now everyone and their mom can just easily jump on there and get it.
Oh, yeah,
Do
but
it solo.
hopefully the,
Just, I don't even need a team.
Either
Well,
that or
you
just
need
have
at
them put
least
a
3.
number on it. I mean, just
4.
die less than 50 times in a raid or something. 'Cause there's just two
Or have it so
random
that
deaths.
just don't fail. Like, so you can die and get revived as long as the whole team doesn't fail. That would still be pretty fucking hard.
Yeah, that would still be really hard, but that would at least be a little more reasonable.
Well, yeah, because no matter how good you are, you're relying on the other
When
5
you-
people to
Yeah.
carry their weight. If
definitely.
one person goes down, it's like, well, so much for
Well,
that
and there's a
achievement.
lot of areas where you have to split up, so it's kind of hard
Yeah.
to be like, oh, well, hold your own, or I'll help you out, but it's like, well, you're by yourself, kind of, so you gotta hold your own shit.
Either
Yeah.
way, that even if they did nerf that so it was retardedly easy, beating it on hard would still be annoying as shit, I'm sure. So,
Which is
Yeah.
what we're doing next week.
we
Who's excited?
I'm
Me?
surprised.
Me.
I'm
I
surprised
actually
you
am.
guys.
I like the intensity of.
Yeah, I do too,
Yeah, I'm
honestly.
excited.
Yeah.
I think
I'm
Barney's the only one
surprised
not
you guys
excited
wanted
for
to
hard
jump
next
right
week.
into like hard. It was like, all right, we beat the raid.
Well,
All
on
right, let's
Tuesday,
go.
not today.
Grind for level 30. Let's go next week.
Well,
like, damn,
only
no
one of
breaks.
us can even
But
get
you don't want to
30.
mess with the rhythm. I mean,
I can't even actually put the game down though, man. To be honest, like
Yeah.
it just.
I mean,
It was
you
like
can
that
ask
one
Ben,
article you
but
read earlier in the week, Magic. You were
Yeah.
saying, what was it?
It was like Destiny is a decent game with a lot of flaws,
No,
but
it
I
was a
can't stop
mediocre.
playing. Yeah. Destiny's a
Mediocre.
mediocre game, but I can't stop playing it. Or something like that.
That sounds pretty
Oh.
much about my assessment of it.
yeah, and
It is addictive, I'll give it that.
You still think it's mediocre?
Well, I don't know, maybe not mediocre, but, I mean,
It's like a 7 out of 10.
considering how much time I'd played of it, you would think I would be like, oh, this is a 10 out of 10, but it's really more like a 7.5. This is... I don't know,
What did you give it
it's
last
full
week?
of flaws, but it's very addictive, I'll give it that.
What was your review score last week?
I think I said 7.5. 7?
Oh,
I
so
think it
no
I
was
don't know,
better,
something
no
around
worse?
there. I
I
mean, it
give it a
hasn't really
7.
changed. I mean, it's still got the same faults it had last week. I mean, yeah, I've been more lucky with the gear, but I still don't like the way the loot system's designed. Just because I've happened to have gotten a bunch of good loot since then doesn't mean
Well, yeah,
that I'm
let's
like,
point
oh,
that
the
out
way they
too.
did this.
Anyone that was listening last week heard DOA shitting all over the loot system, and now he's fucking rolling in gold and purple.
Donald Trump over
He
there.
has so much you can just dismantle this, dismantle that. I don't
My
like
god,
this.
exotic, snap, whatever. Fuck
Yeah,
it.
Oh,
whatever.
here's an exotic bounty. Discard. I don't need this shit. Everyone else is over here like, how do you get exotic bounties? How do you get them? DOA's just over here discarding them left and right.
you can go check my trash can. That's how you get them.
Y'all are fucking assholes. I'm out of here.
Yeah.
I'm done
So
with
what,
it.
now
I'm
it's
going to go
just
hang
that-
out with Rand.
That was
With
just
his
the
no
M
mic.
podcast.
The M podcast, yeah.
Oh, God.
That final
So-
boss, though, that was no joke. We got, what, we only did about an hour and 15 minutes, hour and a half today.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we blitzed through it. We were doing good.
Yeah, but I
I
mean,
was-
what
I
was
was
our
pretty
total
impressed.
time? It was like, what? 15 hours?
Like
or
15
something?
hours,
If you add,
roughly,
yeah,
yeah.
so if you put the 3 days together, because we couldn't play Thursday. A couple of our group were busy.
I'm
Which
sure
actually
if we
worked
went
out.
back, I'm sure if we went back to it and like did it again today, we could go through it in a few hours.
Well, especially since Barney was saying there's apparently a much easier way to do that first boss. We were kind of doing it the hard way. I mean, when we
When-
beat that boss, we didn't even realize we could cure each other with the shield. We were just like, don't get infected.
Yeah, oh, you were infected?
Yeah.
Oh, well, fuck it, game over.
Yeah, if we lose. Magic was like, he's like, what do you mean? We
Well-
did it the right way. I was like, we did it the perfect way. I don't know if that's but I don't know if
Say,
that's
I
the way
wish
you
we should
want
have
to
got an
do it.
achievement for that, doing that segment
Just
without
keep playing it
hearing
over and
anybody.
over again until you get it perfect, and it'll work out. Great strategy.
Yeah, well, we got through it. Good team effort.
And Gambit found that super hidden chest. I mean, people may know about it by now, but that was pretty good too.
I was surprised that wasn't the way out.
Yeah, same here. I
Yeah.
mean,
In the Gorgon labyrinth, there's like
Yeah,
a
just throw a
shit,
giant
there's
labyrinth
2
in there and
chests
you're
in
not
that
actually
labyrinth.
meant to go anywhere near it. Just like, oh, hey, yeah, there's this labyrinth that'll insta-kill you. You don't actually need to touch it, dumbasses. Just turn left.
Although Bungie could have done that. They like to do things like that.
Well,
Hey,
yeah,
man,
that's
what
like
Bungie
a
listens to this
up-
podcast.
Make you feel
Not
like a
gonna
complete idiot.
Well, yeah, that's like a puzzle within a puzzle. It's like, here's the puzzle, figure it out, and it's so hard, but really, it's so simple
It's
because you
just
just turn
simple.
left
Just
right at
turn
the beginning.
around. Hit
Yeah.
the go. Yeah.
Well, how many games have it where you start a level and the collectibles behind you? It's kind of like that.
Yeah, that's a,
Like,
such a
oh,
good
the one place I didn't look, right behind me when I spawned. Damn it.
What was funny was we went up there on the left and we just thought it was a dead end, remember? Oh, yeah, fuck it, nothing over there. Just a
Hey, I
wall.
took the leap of faith. I jumped.
First time you're
every
playing
day.
through it.
Leap of faith.
Yeah, everyone else was like, let's look around and see if there's another path down. Fucking Sam's
I
just like,
jumped
Leroy
off.
Jenkins, jump, fuck it.
Yep. We would still be sitting at that cliff right now if it wasn't for me. Just
No, we
looking
wouldn't. We'd
around.
eventually jump. We just want to check all the other
no one would
options
ever,
first.
no one would ever jump.
You say that, but what if we had gotten there and nobody had died yet? Nobody
Yeah.
would have been wanting to take that. We'd have been like, now what?
I would have still taken the jump. Actually, I think I died on the first jump. I had to remember that I had to hit my jetpack before I hit the bottom.
Well, and since we recorded it last week, I know it's a little old for us now, but since our last recording, there's been a couple of new additions to the game, salvage, and now we got combined arms today, the exotic vendor. What do you guys think about those?
Salvage was awesome, especially since
I actually
we
like
won
Salvage, too.
almost every single match with Magic.
That was only like
DOA
1
and
week,
me.
though. It's not even.
Which
Can
was
you
really
pick it?
magic, just carrying us, and you throwing up a
Well,
shield every now and then.
I threw up shields, yeah. I'm a shield guy.
I'm excellent at throwing up a shield and just cowering in it.
They can take combined arms and shove it up their asshole, though.
I didn't even try it. It sounds awful.
Well, it's not even
Play
a
the
game
two worst
mode.
maps over and over
Yeah.
again. It'll be awesome, people. I promise.
I was willing to try it because I thought it was an actual game mode, but it's just, hey, here's the 2 worst maps in the game on random game modes. Have fun. Like,
I think it's just
no.
the 2 game modes, isn't it? The 2 6-on-6 ones.
Oh, is it? Yeah,
Control and
probably.
Clash. I think it's just those 2. So
Well, that would make
One
sense.
of
You
the-
don't want to play Rumble on those big ass matches.
Well, yeah, that's true. So, yep, fuck
So it's
that
just-
shit.
When do we get? That's another thing. I'm so glad that we only got, what was it called, skirmish or
Salvage?
Salvage.
salvage? Yeah, I'm glad we only got that for 2 days. Yet they keep throwing up bounties almost every
Well,
day
yeah, I
since it
was-
ended. God,
yeah,
I
I was
go
willing to let it
for
slide
anything.
the first time,
Yeah, exactly. Like,
but then it's
Maybe it's
just like,
still
oh
going
well, it's
on.
probably just a mistake. And now like 2 more days since. There's even one up today for it. It's like complete 5 matches
Yeah.
of salvage. Like really? I let it slide the first time. This is fucking stupid now. Fix this shit.
I guess you're just supposed to collect them and save them for the next time.
Fuck that.
Yeah, screw
Which
that.
is why
I
they
mean,
should
That's
let
a
you put
waste of
bounties in the
space.
vault.
in the vault. So, yeah, so
Yeah,
you
I mean,
s-
have
you
like
switch
5
to your
50's
new
in my
character.
back pocket.
You
We'll
switch
have,
to your
like,
new
5
character and
vault
you have like
spots.
50 ready to go.
Just 5 spots for it, so you can store an exotic bounty or a salvage bounty or something.
What about the exotic vendor?
Crap.
I was pissed because I got that
Yeah,
helmet
that's-
yesterday from the Nightfall, and then I come in today and he's selling it. I was like, you motherfucker. God. I would
Hey,
just
and I
like
got
to
my
say I
chest
had
piece
that
from
helmet
him,
before all you
but-
fuckers.
Yeah, I mean, I like the gauntlets I got from him last week. Now they're fully
And
upgraded.
I-
Dismantle.
It's a nice way to like get a guaranteed exotic, but
Yeah.
his choices aren't all that great.
Has
I mean, I bought
anybody
the chest
gotten
piece,
that?
but
Has anybody gotten that Ingram that he has to actually be for their class?
Sure, someone has.
Yeah, but I was
Well, I
gonna.
meant of this group, but
No. Oh no.
Oh,
No,
no.
no. I got it for
yeah,
a
it seems
warlock.
like it
but-
always. Yeah, that's what it did for me. I think it went warlock. Like, oh god.
But that's fine. It gives materials. That's all I wanted is Ascendant shards.
Well, that's one thing that people do overlook, I think, on the loot system. There's guaranteed ways to get exotics, guaranteed ways to get legendaries, armor and
I just
guns.
think. I just think that there should be like greater odds, depending on your enemy that you're fighting. That's like the big thing that
well, yeah,
bugs me
it's
because it
pretty
just
stupid
seems
that
like
you can sit on
doesn't
Earth and
matter
get
who you're
fucking
fighting, they
legendaries.
can just pop out at any random. Doesn't matter how good you're doing at Crucible, you know, the worst player can get it, you know. That's what
Yeah, but I
like,
think
is
that's
kinda
also a
broken about the
positive
loot
to the system. I mean, it's also a positive in the fact that you never
What,
know.
and the fact that I can sit outside a cave and keep shooting in it and just get
Yeah. I mean,
legendaries?
either that or I'm running through a mission and I melee one guy and boom, there goes a purple legend or like a legendary Ingram. And that's
Yeah,
like,
but
Well,
I
I'm not
mean,
saying
like
it
you,
should be impossible to get a purple from a regular enemy. I'm saying that your odds should be much greater when you're fighting like a boss, like a strike
yeah,
boss or
like
something.
when we did the Nightfall strike, like that fucking giant ogre. It's like, yes, we beat him, and he dropped fucking Black Wax Idol. Whoop-de fucking do.
Well, the only thing with that, they'd have to make it where you couldn't just keep beating the same boss over and over then, and keep like
Yeah, that's
having
true.
because then you would just have a fuckload of purple. You just
Yeah.
grind the same boss.
Well, I mean, there's a
Well,
have
no,
to be
it's not like a
100%
guaranteed
chance.
purple. Yeah, it'd be like a low enemy would be like 1 in 1,000 chance, but then like a boss strike would be like a 1 in 10 chance of dropping a purple.
Well, yeah, and then
Like,
you
depends on
play
the
the
level
same.
of the thing.
You play the
Wait,
same
that's
boss all
playing
day.
it a yeah, but and they definitely I still say they need to get rid of that whole this purple can turn blue or green.
Oh, hold on. Speaking of that, there's a group of people that collected a lot of engrams, and they were keeping track of everything that, you know, what a green turned into, what a white turned into, what a blue turned into, and they've put together a little stat sheet for it. So you guys want to hear it?
Sure.
All right. So for green, this is when you're decrypting it at the cryptarch, right? What it actually turns into.
What level
So
were
green.
they on the cryptarch?
That
I don't think
doesn't
that
matter.
matters. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think that matters.
So for green engrams, you have a 23% chance to turn white, 69% to turn green, 7% to turn blue, and 0 for yellow and yellow and purple. So you're never getting a legendary exotic from green, according to what they had.
Well, it does even say when you have the green that you can't. That's not even an option, though.
Oh yeah, true. Oh, real quick too, they had 290 green, 250 blue, 55 purple, and yeah,
Well, there
maybe you
are no.
can't get maybe you can't
Yeah, you
get
can't. I think we can
okay, so
officially
yeah.
say at this point, there's no such thing. At least at this point, there's no such thing as a yellow orb drop.
Okay, so for a blue engram, you have 0% chance for white, 21% chance for green, 74% for blue, and 4% for purple. 0 for yellow.
No way. That's way too high. Cause 4%.
1 out of 20, that sounds right.
Yeah,
I was gonna
that's not
say,
that
you really
high.
think 1
Or
out
1
of
out of
20
25.
blues turn
1 out of
purple? I
25.
don't fucking think so.
I think
1 out
I've
of
had
25.
one
Yeah,
blue
that'd do.
turn purple, and I've had more than.
How many blues I've turned in? I mean,
Oh,
I've only
okay.
had
No one
like
said
maybe.
this is 100% correct. This is just
Oh,
from
That's
good.
just off of what they
'Cause it's not.
collected.
I would say this is just going off what they collected. It's probably somewhere around that number though. Probably not too
I would
far
think
off.
like 1% chance of it turning blue, purple.
I don't
but
know
that's
if me and Barney were actually doing that statistics. None of our shit would be purple. We'd have
Well, I guess they're
0.0.
counting purple towards the
No, they're just counting blue.
strange
That's what he was
coins and
saying.
stuff like that, right?
Oh yeah, what about strange coins and mod of?
Well, I guess that is
No.
legendary
Oh, the
gear. I mean,
light.
okay, if they're counting that, then I'll grant you the 4%. If they're counting that as legendary gear. But they were making it sound like it turned purple to me.
No, I'm pretty sure they're talking about items. I don't think they're talking about strange coins and lots of light stuff. But okay, but for purple engrams, 0% for white, 3% for green, 60% for blue, 34% for purple, and 1.82% for yellow.
1.82%.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, I'd believe that. About 1% chance of it turning.
60% for blue, though, if you have a purple. That's pretty high.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it seems like
Pretty
that purple
retarded.
and blue needs to be reversed. In fact, just get the blue and green out of there completely. How about a 99% chance of purple and a 1% chance of yellow? That's what it should be. Then I'd be a happy camper.
The only way you
No,
could
you
really get
wouldn't.
it is you would need thousands.
Happier
and
camper.
thousands. Right.
What they should have is the percentage of the Cryptarch dude of what when you turn into purple, if you know.
Oh, what, you mean the higher the rank is, the odds
Yeah.
should go up? Yeah, I mean, I'd agree with that.
His rank
But-
does seem kind of useless. I mean,
Yeah,
all
'cause
it's there for is just when you hit the next level, you get a bonus.
Pretty sure that's all Vanguard
well,
and
plus
Crucible
you
have
do
all
get
past rank
experience
3.
though.
Well,
the
no,
more
when you hit
turn
rank
in.
3 on Vanguard and Crucible, you get like a legendary pack, like that one for Crucible I got.
Yeah, but can't you level them up even
Legendary
further and get a
helmet and-
reward every time?
I'm not sure. I just got them both to 3. I was just say because I got an Ascendant
sure you
Energy,
can.
Ascendant Shard, and a
Yeah, I was gonna say,
legendary
I'm sure that
helmet.
works the same way. You level them up every time, you get a new thing each time, I hope. So I
Well,
don't think I'm gonna go with any of the factions, I'm just gonna stick with them.
Well, in theory, wouldn't the factions do the same thing? I'm sure if you get a faction to level 3, it'll be just like, you'll get a package too.
Maybe. But I already have these to level 3. Actually, not quite on
Just
Crucible,
saying.
but...
When we were streaming, I was streaming all of our raid stuff, and there's an article on GameSpot saying Destiny breaks Twitch streaming records.
Really?
More people.
What, for
tuned
number
into
of streamers or? Oh, okay.
Viewers.
That's actually really surprises me.
20 million viewers on Twitch watching Destiny.
Wow.
Watched almost 240 million minutes of gameplay.
I wanted to know how much of that was raid for people who didn't want to actually attempt it themselves, but see what it was about.
That is ridiculous.
Well, the thing about the raid is you need 6 good people. I mean, you can't just. There's a reason there's no matchmaking, so I think that
Yeah,
hurts it.
and I was annoyed by the people crying about that, and it's like matchmaking
But
would have
that's-
ruined that raid. Do you
Yeah.
really want
That's
someone
also
quitting
why
out
they'll nerf
after
it,
every
though, I
2
think.
wipes?
That's why they'll nerf it, though. I think is because too many people can't even
No,
really have a chance to
They're not
play
gonna
it.
put matchmaking. They might release
Yeah, I don't
a
see them adding matchmaking.
nerfed raid later on that's for matchmaking, but
That's
there's a
what I
reason
mean,
it's
yeah.
not. People are impatient. People would die twice and leave the raid, and in a raid where you're dying over 1,000 times, you'll just be sitting there waiting for players the whole time.
See, I don't really like that whole you need 6 good peoples and I don't have 6 good people, so get this achievement out of here. I mean, what about 4-player co-op games? If you're just a loner, I mean, they should get rid of all 4-player co-op achievements.
Even just co-op games, 2-player. If you
Yeah,
have no
I mean-
friends
Yeah,
at
but
all,
the difference
then-
is most co-op games. I mean, most co-op games you can play solo.
Okay, true.
Well, you can
some-
play
a
this
lot of them
raid
you can't.
solo. You can go in there by yourself.
you
You're
can't.
welcome to.
Yeah, you
Not
can.
getting past the 3
You
How
just
is
can't
I
there
went
no
in
way
there.
you can? Yeah,
You
I
can
mean,
went in there
play
by
it.
myself.
Shit.
You can play it, you're just not going to beat it.
I was just saying. I mean, I don't know. To me, it's like you absolutely have to play that in co-op. There's no. I think they'll bring out a nerfed version with matchmaking.
You hope.
I really
Well, I
hope
necessarily
not.
hope, but. But what's the thing that comes out on Tuesday for Destiny? Is it a story mission or something?
I'm
Yeah, the
not. I mean,
Queen's
I'm
Wrath.
assuming
It's
a
well,
story.
it's gonna be like
Yes.
challenge missions and stuff. That has legendary specific legendary rewards, like specific to this event.
Yeah, it says
Which I
on there
think will be pretty
unique
cool.
legendary gear and unique rare gear.
So
Starts on the
and that's free,
23rd,
right?
runs to the
That's
6th.
not costing anything, is it?
no.
Yeah, it's
No,
just an update.
that's just an update.
These are
And
events.
it's a
Yeah,
timed
this
event
is-
too. It goes away on October 6th or 3rd or something.
6th,
Is
yeah.
that when the Iron Curtain goes up, or whatever it's just called, Iron Banner?
Iron Banner, yeah.
Maybe. I'm gonna shit out some dudes on that with my new assault rifle.
You were loving that thing, huh?
Yep, I'm happy. Raid was worth it.
Yeah, I didn't get any weapons through the entire raid. You guys were like, oh, look at my sniper, look at my shotgun. look
Yeah,
at
I
my
didn't
assault."
either. I just
Didn't
got a
get
lot
any
of
weapons.
ascendants.
I didn't get anything until that final drop.
I got
I have all this
weapons, I think.
ascendant energy and nothing to use it on.
Wait a minute, I thought you did have some stuff. You got a legendary auto rifle.
Not what? Oh, well,
Pan did.
Yeah.
well I didn't get one from the raid.
No,
I
no,
didn't
not
have
from the
one.
raid. I just meant that you had one. I mean, you have.
Oh,
legendary.
yeah,
I mean,
but
well,
I'm
you
not
were
gonna
making it
use
sound
on
like
that
I
crap.
still have nothing but blue weapons. You know,
Oh,
so-
well.
that's how you were making it sound. I was like, I know you've got a legendary auto rifle and a legendary fusion cannon. I was like,
I'm not wasting my fucking energy shards on that. Send
and
it
you
to me.
got the exotic shotgun. You completed that bounty, right?
Well, yeah, yeah.
But I thought that
Yeah,
shotgun
well.
sucked.
It's alright, but it takes 10 years to fucking upgrade it to be able to put shit in it.
But anyway,
Well, and they did the Bungie bounty that started today. Did you guys have fun with that? Oh, wait, PS4 only.
Yeah, well, I think they're
Yeah.
gonna rotate it out. Next week will probably be Xbox One, but
Nah, it will. It probably
it's a
will.
cool concept. But apparently, I mean, you have to. They don't just automatically give you the emblem. You have to win and screenshot it and send it to them. It's like
Well, you
this- I
don't
mean,
you don't need
fuck
to
that.
screenshot it. No, I mean, all you gotta do is go on Bungie.net and look at your recently played match, right? It should show
How can you
everyone.
prove you killed him?
Well,
Well, I
wouldn't
think if
they
you
look
know
at
you
your
killed him?
recently-
I mean,
I don't even think it's
Yeah,
killing
who-
them. I think you have to actually win the match against them.
No, yeah, you just have to beat their team.
Yeah.
They're
But then you
searching
got to
with
go
6
and
people.
show them that you beat them.
Yeah. But I'm pretty sure if you go on Bungie.net and just look at your recently played match, it'll
That sounds
show
like
all
way
the
too much
stats.
work for an emblem. They should just
Yeah, and it
automatically
wasn't even
code
a
it so it gives
good-looking
it to me.
emblem. It was kind of a shitty-looking emblem too. So,
yeah, but for a lot of
Still.
people, they're just like, it's special, it's exclusive, I must have it.
What, like our shader?
Yeah, our shader is badass.
yeah, well, in a few weeks, the shader, a lot more people will have the shader, but I assume there's going to be a shader for hard mode difficulty too. That's going to look a lot cooler. So we'll have that on next week.
I'm hoping for
I
all
want-
black or something
Yeah,
all red.
where's
Yeah.
my black and
purple.
silver and black on black? You already have a purple
Barney
one.
wants to be
that's a
Batgirl.
light purple, dark purple.
Oh, look at Pan. I just want black Pan. I'm not picky about the shade of black. Oh, give me
Well, the
royal.
Well, there's
Colors
only
are
one
so-
black, all the
come
shades
on,
are
like-
gray.
There's no colors for chicks in there. It's just like a fuchsia color. I mean, I don't
Wait,
want
you're
to put
mad
no
there's not a
orange
bunch of
and
pink?
orange and yeah, orange and blue and green and yellow and yellow. Come on,
Yellow's a girl color.
no, it's not.
Yes,
I'll
it
say,
is.
by your definition, the only gold color is going to be pink at this rate.
Pink. I want a dark purple, almost black.
Fuchsia's pretty
Like
girly to
eggplant.
me, if you ask me. But
I'll say
Eggplant is
lavender.
a cool. Yeah, there's
Yeah.
one. There's one color. It's not
magenta.
everything
Yeah, there's
else
one
is-
color, then there's like 20
not
orange
even-
and blue variants, and then one of like 2 others. I mean, if you don't like
No,
orange and
there's
blue,
more
you're
than that.
pretty much limited.
No.
I think we can all agree that the end of the raid was pretty underwhelming, though,
Yeah.
to say the
What,
least.
a black screen?
Fall over dead and
Black
half of us had a
screen,
black
yeah.
screen.
Yeah.
Here's the 30-second
Here's the
timer,
ending.
and when that ends, you die and wait for a black screen. I mean, if you're not gonna do a cutscene or anything like that, at least put a portal that shows up that takes you back to orbit, not just We'll just
Yeah.
kill you, and here's a black
At
screen.
least, yeah,
figure it
give me
out.
a victory screen that's like congratulations or something. Fuck, I didn't get a screen at all.
I
It
mean,
was just like, all
that
right,
had
don't
to
know-
be
I
a
don't know if-
glitch. I mean, you had to
well,
log out and back in to get back into the game. There's no way that's intentional.
I'm wondering if Bungie
Yeah,
just thought, okay, no one's gonna beat this the first week. We'll figure out the ending later, and then they were like, oh shit, people are reading this. Too late.
I mean,
'Cause,
it was
it-
definitely
it
hard.
was difficult, but Bungie was targeting it to be a little more difficult than it was. I mean, it's just comes down to a memorizing game and a pattern game, just like any other MMO raids are.
Well, remember when they were saying people are gonna have to
Or
look
any other
online
boss fight in
for
general.
how to do parts, which was true. I mean,
I don't know. All the strike boss fights to me are just bullet sponge fights. It's just put a shitload of damage into them, get rid of some ads.
No, I didn't mean this game. I was saying other games
Oh.
in general usually have
Yeah.
boss fights that you have to memorize patterns, telegraph their moves to make sure you don't die.
Just the bigger difference with raiding is coordinating with other people. That's the biggest thing is communicating.
Yeah.
it was definitely one of the most co-op intensive games. You know, things you did in a game.
And
Well,
you had to pretty much lay your virtual life in the hands of other people.
Your fellow guardians.
Trust them to.
Yeah,
That's
Trust
why
them
they're
to
called
ha-
guardians,
trust,
right?
trust them to have your back while you're doing your job. Hope they're doing theirs. Otherwise, you're fucked.
Because yeah, I mean, while A team is outside the portal holding down harpies, like you got to worry about B team just dying all the time.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, B team kept going in the
I
portals.
know. Just going in the portals and dying in there. And it's like,
Don't even
I'm
make
pretty
me. Don't even
sure-
get me started.
I'm pretty sure today people outside the portal die more than people inside the portal. People dying outside like crazy today.
You guys had
No,
one
we
job
had
to do: kill harpies.
and we did
had
it
like,
well.
We had like 3 things we had to do.
Hey, no, I had to open
Yeah,
the
but
portal for you.
the harpies hit you though, it is like insta kill.
Yeah, but
like,
hey,
Same with the Minotaur.
we had the enemies trying to
Yeah,
kill
but
us,
you got
and
one
we
of
had to
them.
shoot, and we had to shoot the oracles, and we couldn't drop the relic, and we had to
Yeah,
keep cleansing
And guess
ourselves.
what? You're not getting out of that portal if it's not for me opening that door for you. You needed me. I didn't
Oh.
need you.
You're not fucking when continuing the game if we drop the relic or we don't kill an oracle. Yeah. No, that was a good team effort though, man. That was good shit. I did not
Yeah, it
think
was-
we'd get it done that fast. I was expecting us to get it done today, but not that fast.
yeah, it's like clear 10 hours. An hour later, oh, well now what?
That's always how it is though. Like Call of Duty,
Damn it,
every
I
time we
cleared
do
my
Call
whole
of Duty
schedule for
Zombies.
this.
Well,
Always
no,
like
I
that.
mean, but even before we started, though, I think everyone was like, well, we'll get on Tuesday and we'll spend the day beating the raid.
Well, yeah,
everyone
that's
got
one
on and went,
thing.
oh.
You got to
wait,
give it up
never
to
mind."
Bungie. They
Oh,
said it was
yeah.
gonna take a long time, and that shit took a long time. They weren't lying.
Yeah, and
Like
think
most
how hard
developers are.
mode will be.
Yeah, most
Yeah, how many
developers.
times?
Every year is like, this is going to be hard, and everyone's just like, yeah, right.
Every
Every
other
game is
developer
100
is like-
hours. 20 hours later, you've beaten it. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
So much for 100 hours.
They were telling the truth though. That was some long shit right there.
Well, I reckon if you were, hauling ass and nailing shit, you could do that in like 2 hours, probably.
Yeah, I mean, if we did the
Well, once you know what you're
normal mode
doing,
next week,
yeah.
yeah. I imagine we could probably get it in about
So
4
long
hours.
as we're leveled up, I don't think 30 is gonna be that bad, unless they have like a massive enemy change or something where like
Well, I
all
just
the enemies we
don't know
were
how
fighting are now different.
the
then
heroic modifier could make it a pain in the ass. Because they have like better shields and shit on 'em.
Well, yeah, that was one thing we didn't have to deal with, which I definitely thought we would have. Was
Yeah, but
different
most
types
of that we did on
shields.
Tuesday when we were lower level. I mean, what's the raid default? Is it 26 or 28? I can't remember.
26.
26.
26, yeah.
Yeah, but
Well, that's
we
the
had
thing,
people that
too.
weren't even 26 on Tuesday. I mean, and then today, everybody was at
Oh,
least
we were all
27, I think.
26 on
Yeah,
Tuesday.
we were all 26 on Tuesday.
26
I
was the
think there was a
lowest.
25 on Tuesday, wasn't there?
Well, I was at
No, there wasn't.
27.
Everybody had to
We
drop
all
their
dropped
level.
down to 25.
Yeah.
Which doesn't work, by the way, so don't even try it.
Or does it?
Well,
No, it
Considering we
Kinda
unlocked
doubt it.
hard mode afterwards, yeah, I'm gonna say it doesn't
Pretty
work.
sure you gotta beat it with the heroic modifier for that to count.
Yeah, I think that's what they mean. But so how's that triple play coming, Barney? Did you get that?
Fuck that achievement. That's such bullshit. Bungie and their miswording can't know how to fucking use English bullshit. Yes, I'm aware that
I'm a
my
dick,
English right
I'm
there was
baiting.
not that great, but whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not the one fucking publishing it on the internet. Oh wait, this is going on the internet.
But you're not publishing it, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get a
He
kill of
wanted
each
it.
class without dying. I've done that a fuckload of
That's
times,
right.
Bungie, so fix that shit. Or reply to my tweets, assholes. Tweeted you fuckers over and over again. You won't reply.
I wonder how many tweets they've gotten about this game since it came out, though, honestly.
Oh, a fuckload.
Yeah, I was just say.
Exactly. One fuckload.
Yeah, but most of them will just be
Exactly
fucking, oh
one
my god, your
fuckload.
game's so amazing. And they're just reading those. What the fuck's up with your achievement? Oh, just ignore that one. Put that one in the trash. Fuck you.
Delete. Well, you keep
A
playing
rocket
with a
launcher
guy
to
who's
that one.
deleting our good shit, so we're deleting your tweets.
I don't know, I do
But I
feel
mean,
like
I
people are
even-
being way more harsh on this game than they should be. I think they're just being harsh on it because it's a AAA title and it had all this hype.
Well, I mean, it was overhyped, but like everyone could have seen that coming.
Well, last week we did me, Rand, and Sam and DOA's reviews after playing it for a week. What do you guys think now after playing it for 2 weeks?
Go Pam. One at a time.
It still is a letdown for me. I mean, it's not as big of a letdown, but it's not what I expected at all, and it was overhyped, I would say.
I forgot you were one of those Warframe is better people.
No, it's Warframe.
Get her out of here.
Oh, not. I like when it's really intense. That's kind of why I probably liked the raid a little bit. The rest of the game is just not. It's not so intense. I don't know. It has its moments, but
I don't know, y'all failed that Nightfall thing a few times last night.
yeah. So.
Well, I mean, I don't know. You wanted intense.
Yeah, I like intense. It's when a game
Just because she wants intense doesn't mean she has to never die.
Yeah, it doesn't mean I'm going to be perfect at the game. I don't know. It's good. It's good. The whole what do you call it? Loot system is crap, though. It is, and it can be a letdown for people if everybody else
If you were
gets good
expecting a
shit.
good loot system.
Well, but it can be discouraging, is all I'm trying to say, and
Well, yeah.
How many legendary
1
auto
to
rifles
10.
have you gotten?
what?
How many legendary auto rifles have you gotten?
What? That doesn't matter. I got that one.
You've gotten
Like I
what, two or
said,
three?
yeah, but look how long it's taking me to do that, though. I mean,
Less than a week.
Plus you got
Well, yeah.
your exotic sniper rifle.
no,
from
the game's been out, what, 2 weeks?
No,
And I'm
but you
just-
don't actually start working on that stuff until you hit 20, which you didn't do the first day.
Well, no, that's true. But I spent, I don't know, what, 7, 8 hours at that stupid farming spot, and people are dropping, like, purple shit left and right. I just get green and blue. Some blue, mostly green. It can be discouraging, that's all I'm saying. Where people might just turn it off. So,
Yep.
So what do you give this game on a 1 to 10 then, Pan? Tick tock, tick tock.
probably a 7.
Okay.
You sound so depressed when you say 7.
Well, because Halo is my favorite game, I think, of, the new...
Ever.
Well, yeah, probably.
What does
And
that
it was just a
compare to Destiny,
letdown
though?
because Bungie, to me,
Yeah, it's
revolutionized.
The Halo guys.
the multiplayer system. Okay, and I liked Halo. I liked the multiplayer. This multiplayer is kind of crappy. I mean, it's not.
Yeah, it's an
It's like
MMO multiplayer though.
it's like they stepped back. No, it's not It's not an MMO multiplayer. They have team deathmatch, deathmatch. I mean, capture the
Yeah,
flag, whatever.
PvP though.
They
I
don't have
mean,
capture the flag.
it's kind of
Oh,
more. It's the
okay, you're
game's
right. They
actually
don't.
classified
But
as an
it's
MMO
was
though, correct?
isn't that what salvage was though, kind of in a way?
Nope.
I don't know.
Salvage was just
Not
Oh,
small
it's
really.
version of Control, pretty
territory.
much.
But well, yeah. I don't know. It's they to me, Bungie went backwards, not forwards, and the story of Destiny was crap. There was at least Halo had kind of a good story, a
We can
little
all
bit.
agree the story is garbage for this
It
Yeah.
was
game,
just like, what the hell is this shit? Like, I don't know.
Well, let's not forget Pan's biggest complaint: the ghost wasn't voiced by a girl, so the
Ye-
game sucked.
I agree with that,
I didn't
honestly.
say
I just
that. That's not I'm just saying, like those type
If
of
it was
characters
voiced by
in
a
video
girl,
games, it's mostly women who are the voices of those type of characters
yes. But
in video
if it was
games.
a woman, how would you go up and say, "I'm gonna put my dinklage in the machine"? You would never do that.
You'd
So
have to
therefore,
say,
plus,
I'm gonna put my
plus, in my
dinklage
opinion,
on the machine.
Peter Dinklage actually, if you've seen his collection of movies, he does a lot of comedies. They could have monopolized his acting a lot more than what they did. You know.
he's got some funny lines in them. Like every time you
Don't
do a
call
public
me little
event.
light. Don't do that. That's not really funny.
No, but like when you ever you do a public event, mine goes, "Well, I guess we could do that."
no, it's just so monotone all the
Yeah,
time.
I mean it's
Even when he's
I
telling a
don't know.
joke, it's just so flat and like, okay, I get it, you're a computer ghost or whatever. I don't give, you're something. I don't pay
Computer
attention to the
dinklage.
story in this.
Yeah, I mean, I can't help but think of like Peter Dinklage at Bungie recording lines and it's just like half-assing it. They're like, all right, just say this bullshit.
Yeah, like he records lines for 4 hours, then
I
he goes and
will
gives
say
that speech he
though,
gave in Game of Thrones, and he's just like, what the
yeah,
hell was I doing over there?
I know. I will say, I have to say, the people who do the music for, and I think they're the same ones that did Halo 2. These people that do the music for Destiny and Halo, they should like do them for all games because I like their music and it's like the right amount of intensity when it needs to be and la di da when it
Well, yeah,
needs
but
to
then
be
most
and
games would sound very similar because the
but
music on
it's
And
this
it's
is
I
very
don't know,
similar
Minecraft
it's
to
when you're
really
in the
Halo.
good.
tower.
I swear to God, it's the Minecraft music when you're in the tower.
The
I don't know. It
Minecraft
sounds like
music,
a
Yes.
choir more than a piano to me. But
it's more subtle, yeah. Yeah.
Well, it's really low. That's
Mm.
Minecraft kind of blasts that shit. But
Alright, so
well, okay.
Gambit, your review.
Well, hold on, Pan. Oh, you said 7, right? Okay. I already
Yeah.
forgot.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Gambit,
Yeah.
let's get you in here. What do you
Yeah.
think?
Okay. So my reaction to Destiny was pretty much the same as the beta reaction that I had, and I enjoyed the Crucible. Story mode was very weak, I thought. I mean, I think that we all could agree on that. But I liked the raid stuff a lot. Like I thought that that was really fun.
What about
Um,
yeah,
multiplayer?
I
you said you
enjoy
liked
the
the
You
Crucible.
just said
yeah,
Crucible.
Yeah.
I enjoy
Oh, okay.
Control and I enjoy the like Rumble game mode. The rest, I mean, I don't really care about. But I mean, I kind of feel like they weren't really going for like a story-driven game anyway, though. You know what I mean? So I'm not really gonna like judge it, based on the story.
The
Um,
game says that, but they didn't.
Yeah.
You
If
well,
have
they
to
were
have a
going for
story.
replayability, I think they
Yeah.
succeeded. But
No.
if
they
they were
and
going for
that's
like
the
a good
thing. They did.
narrative, they
It's
failed
yeah,
horribly.
Yeah.
right.
Mm.
I mean, the farming and the endless, like just like grinding and like the farming, it gets old, but the times that you do get something good, it kind of actually keeps you going, you know. Um, I would probably give Destiny a 7.5 still, I mean, it's not the greatest game, but it's not like the worst game ever made either. You know what I mean? I think it's pretty fair, and I think the way the game's set up, that there will probably be people on this game for like the next couple of like 6 months or so. You know what I'm saying? I think they
No.
did succeed like in that sense because
6 months? You know what's coming
No.
out in the next couple of months? Come on. People are going to be dropping this game like flies
what?
when
For Forza, for Sunset, for Assassin's Creed, for
Yeah,
Halo.
but not
Halo
everyone's-
Collection.
Right, but
Say for
Achievement
Far
junkies,
Cry,
I mean,
for
Yeah,
you got the people,
People
that
will
play
drop
Dragon
the
Age,
whole
but
game.
I'm saying they have like brand new game modes coming out every month, and they have the
I'll agree with you
Master
there.
Yeah,
Village
that you
coming
can
out
only
like
every
they have a
play.
month.
really good
The
supply of
gear coming
content.
out, yeah,
Well, yeah,
there's gonna be
they're
actual
keeping it
content
fresh
there.
week to
And I
week.
would say
Yeah.
this: the raids jumped this game up like times 10 for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I was expecting the raid to be just like a standard strike mission, you know what I mean? And it turned out to be just like when Ben said at the end of the first part, okay, I think this is the end. I was like, I hope not. And it just kept going and going, you know what I mean? Like it really just like, it was just like bringing it. And I think it's like a first for Bungie because all their actual Halo games, the story was phenomenal, but the gameplay and like
No.
the a challenge to it. Okay, wait 1 second. The challenge to the Halo games, at least in the story, there is no challenge there. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I think the raid adds to it. Definitely adds to the difficulty, which kind of added this game up in my book. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I gave it the 0.5 for that because it like definitely stepped it up.
Yeah,
And I
Well,
actually like that.
yeah,
You know what I
but
mean?
one
So
one thing you like about a game is that really going to keep people staying in the game, because you
People
can
are
only
gonna-
already
get
said it's
because you
addictive.
can only yeah, it is to a degree, but you can only get those rewards once a week.
right,
You
but
know?
that's what's smart about it. That's why like they didn't set it up where I could just give you, you know what I'm saying, all like the best actual weapons in the game. They set it up where people
Well,
have to
no,
grind
yeah.
and people actually have to play their game out, which is kind of smart, on a actual game developer's perspective.
Well, one
You know?
thing you gotta remember too is gonna keep people around is a lot of that stuff you can do once a week, but you can do it once a week with each character. So you're gonna get it where people are trying to beat the raid each week with all three of their characters.
I
Yeah.
guess.
I mean, I'm just saying, just because some of us aren't gonna be on it for the rest of the year, there's gonna be plenty of people that
Well,
are.
I'm sure there will, but
There's people that
I
sit on the
think the
same Call
number
of
of
Duty for
sales.
2 years.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say, because you could apply
Well,
that same
yeah.
logic to Call of Duty. Like, why are you still playing Call of Duty? Forza's out
Yeah.
and Master Chief Collection's
Well,
out.
yeah, but if you really like shooter games, and Call of Duty is
Well,
probably one
if
of the
you
better ones, you'd
if
probably
you
stick
really
to
like
something
Destiny, there's not a whole lot of games like
Well,
this.
True.
All right.
Alright,
Well,
well,
So
Sam was our guest last week, so he already gave his review. So Barney,
It's okay.
and that summed it up. Thank you, Barney. Moving on.
My review has changed. Thank you very much.
Well, I mean, the game for me kind of wasn't anything I expected it to be. I played the beta and thought it was a fairly laid back experience. So I go, okay, I'll get it. And then, like when it actually came out, I didn't even give a shit about the story. I fell in love with the Crucible. Like I hit level 5 and I think I was playing Crucible till I was 20 without even going back to the story. So, and I really wasn't expecting that. But
So multiplayer is the best part for you then.
yeah, pretty much.
And
I
you love the loot system, right?
well, no, not really. I'd like to. I mean, like 90% of my gear, I just had to buy. Like, I mean, I guess
Barney's
that's a
like,
plus.
what loot system? I know the vendor system where you can trade your hard-earned money for gear. I don't know what loot system you're talking.
Yeah, I think we all agree Barney is the most unluckiest when it comes to. the loot.
So's Pan.
Yep.
Hey, what? Pan's gotten a. I think we've been over this. She's gotten 2 legendary auto rifles and an exotic sniper rifle. I think
Yeah.
she's doing better
But
than you
I
did,
just
Barney.
okay, yes, but I just
I got an
got
auto
like
rifle.
that auto rifle
Yeah,
like
1. She
last
got
night.
2 and the exotic sniper rifle.
Oh yes,
She's like,
but
oh, another one, dismantle.
I'm not like you and dismantle my stuff. I keep my stuff. Never know when you
But I
need it.
mean, it
I
it
never know when
definitely
I need
looks
another auto
amazing though.
rifle. Maybe they'll add dual
The,
wielding, then I'm set.
like, the graphics on the game are amazing. I give it that.
Yeah. I agree.
And the music, like Pan said, is really good. The load times suck dick.
Yeah,
the
at
load
least in
systems suck
think they're
Warframe,
dick.
at least in Warframe, you can fly your ship in the loading screen. Come on.
If you call
Yeah.
if you call swerving left and right flying, that's like
Well,
a
it's
novelty.
better
You do
than
it one
not.
time.
It's
I did
better
that one
than
time and I
nothing.
never did it again.
Man, I haven't got to swivel a shit back and forth like this since
But
Galaga.
I
This is amazing.
but I think it's kind of misleading that the raid says level 26, and you really don't stand a fucking chance until you're 27. It's like 26 raid. I was 26 the other day when we were playing. I was just getting one-shot all over the place. It was fucking horrible. But today when I was 27, I mean, I actually felt like I could help, like I could
Help,
do
yeah.
something.
Yeah.
The other day I just felt like, well, this is fucking pointless. I can't do shit without dying. I'm just sitting in a corner.
Well, didn't everybody go up at least 1 level since we started? I
Yeah,
mean,
I think so.
everybody was clearly better today
No, I
than
didn't.
when we started on Tuesday. Wait, you're still
But didn't you?
26?
Weren't you at 20?
Yeah, I was gonna say you're
Pretty
still
sure-
26.
I
I
thought
did
you were
27 when we
27.
I was
started.
27 when
Yeah.
we started and I'm still 27.
Oh,
I think I was at
fine. Everybody
26,
but Magic.
but I'm.
But he never counts anyway because he's always fucking best at this shit anyhow. You don't count Magic.
I mean, all I said was I did go up. I was 27. I didn't get any fucking ascendant shards. All I've been getting is energy or ascendant energy. So I mean,
Oh yeah, that's
couldn't
pissing
rank
me
my
off
shit
too.
up.
It's like, here's all this legendary armor and no legendary weapons. Here's the stuff you need to level up your legendary
I have-
weapons. Like, fuck off.
Yeah.
I have
God
32.
damn.
I have 32 ascendant energy. Like, let me get this gun
What?
upgraded. Yeah, I mean that's
That's
all I
why
get. Seriously.
That's
Yeah,
why I
I
went
got-
ahead and just fully maxed out that exotic shotgun. I was like, well, fuck it. I might as well just get the achievement. Besides the
Public
shotgun.
events.
Every time I start to be like, this shotgun's I got to cut it for this, it does. So I was like, well, fuck it.
Public
I'll roll with
events
it.
and those raid chests, all that shit has been giving me ascendant shards or ascendant energy. I mean. So yeah, I mean,
But I will say the gun that the raid gave me is pretty fucking badass. So I like that a lot. I give it a 7 though.
lot of sevens.
I mean,
Say, my reviews
7.5
are
at a
way higher
stretch,
than you
but-
guys.
Oh, speaking
What
of
is that?
that,
Your new review is like a 9 or something?
I'd go, what after the raid? I'd go about 8.8, just shy of a
0.8.
9.
You can't do
8.8.
You can't.
Yeah,
It's
I'm gonna go on
0.5,
an IGN.
bitches.
I'm gonna go on an IGN scale. 8.8,
IGN's 0.1 scale.
What did you say last
Yeah.
week?
8.5.
Wow. So basically the same. Okay, moving on.
You got higher marks to the raid.
Well, yeah, see, I gave it an 8.5 last week, and I definitely like it more because of the raid, but I don't know about this 0.1 crap, so it's just a solid 8.5 now.
Oh yeah, but I mean, when I started playing, if you'd asked me probably last Thursday when you recorded, I probably wouldn't have given it like an 8.5 or a 9. But like since playing it for that extra week, I've just slowly started seeing shit that I hated.
You would have given it a 9
Well, the
last
game
week?
does have a repetitive nature to it. Like that's why it's so good that they have this constant flow of new shit to do. Even though this weekend's multiplayer thing was crap.
Pretty sure I said, well, the first day I think I said I'd give it a 9, and that was just like first impression type shit. But then, you know, obviously, I'm pretty sure, didn't you say the developer said it, the game doesn't start until you hit 20? And I hit 20,
yeah,
and I was
that's-
just like, oh, well, I actually don't like this as much as I thought I did.
Yeah, I was gonna mention that they said it's a different game after you've played for 20 hours. You guys agree with
Which
that?
it is, but...
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
It is. A lot of people are kind of
It's
shitting
gonna-
on them for that, like, oh yeah, it's
Why
a
would they
piece
say
of
what
shit?
shit.
MMO
No.
is.
Well, it's like a
Exactly,
piece
man,
of
that's what I'm
piece of
saying,
shit
like-
is
That's an MMO.
piece of shit is still a piece of shit after 20 hours, and stupid shit like that.
I don't know, man. That's just where I get bugged by console players. Just aren't used to playing MMOs, and this is like they just don't understand how MMOs work. And this is a pretty solid MMO, and all these elements they're complaining about. It's like, well, that's part of what an MMO has to be.
I don't really see this game as an MMO though. Like it's just
Well,
This is
I would
the,
it's just a
until
co-op
raiding.
game.
No, until
Yeah.
the raids are set up just like MMOs. Like they did a really good job
Oh,
with
yeah.
that.
Except MMOs is fucking 40 people. This was 6. That's not really massively multiplayer. It's just 6 people. It's not a huge amount.
I know not
Not
many people
yet.
played
It's slightly bigger
Defiance,
co-op.
but
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Defiance, I mean,
I just see it as a
you
co-op
could
game.
play you could fight those big bosses with what, like 30, 40, 50 people sometimes. So
Well,
that's
yeah, I mean,
more
that was
of
an
an
Yeah, and
MMO, but
I'm figuring they will
this
have
is
world bosses eventually, and that require a good number of people.
The maps are, I think, too small. Well, maybe not all of the maps, no, but
Well, it's deceivingly
I am-
big.
Moon
It
is
was
kinda
deceivingly
small.
small. Like they're made to look
Well,
huge,
I
and
am looking.
in some way they are huge, but they're also pretty small.
I am
Yeah,
looking
they are.
forward kind of to that Queen's Wrath stuff next week because they said it's going to be in the Reef, so I'm kind of interested to see what that environment looks like because the environments always look like really different from each other. Like Mars looks like Red Faction, and
Yeah,
fucking
if you look on
Moon looks like
Bungie.net, I
looks
think
really
they
good.
have Jupiter and Saturn listed on there as planets. I mean, they still haven't even opened up those sections yet.
I'm sure they'll be in the expansions or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that this game is gonna have a lot of life left, man. A lot of actual life
Yeah.
left, especially when we're all, like actually done with Destiny. It's probably just gonna, just like keep on going and going and going.
Who's gonna keep getting on for their dailies even when other shit's on?
Well, I mean, if I don't need the dailies,
Same, yeah.
I was
Yeah,
to say, I
same
mean,
here.
and as soon as I don't need them anymore, I won't do it. Because I'm not worried. I'm not trying to get 3 characters to level 30 or any stupid shit like that. I just want my one good character. I'll do the
You
other
hear
2
that?
just for the achievement and then go
If you
back.
take 3 people to level 30, you're stupid.
Damn right.
That's stupid shit.
Well, I got other games coming out to play. I mean, if this was it, then yeah, sure, I'd probably do it. But I mean, I want to play like all those games I was naming out earlier. So,
Yeah, same.
so yeah, I'm just gonna do the other characters to get their subclass maxed out, and then that's it for them. And just,
Well,
I mean,
speaking of other games coming out, I did that Twitter giveaway for a new copy of Destiny earlier today, and congrats to Cool Kid Joe that won. But what I was gonna say is, my question on the giveaway was, what's everyone's most anticipated game of the year? And I
I'm
guess
still going
they could have. Well, I guess some people could have included Destiny, but a lot of people said Evil Within and Aliens. That came up a lot. Those two.
didn't you say
You-
FIFA 2 came up a lot?
Nah, that was only like 2 people, 2 or 3
Oh,
people.
okay.
Evil Within's mine. And then Lords of the
Still,
Fallen.
still Far Cry 4 for me.
So
Sunset Overdrive for me.
what were our stats, Magic?
Oh, you wanna hear him, huh?
Maybe I don't want to hear them, but sure, I'm curious. I'm
All right,
sure
well,
we
there
all
was
died over 1,000 times, so I'm not worried about that.
No, nowhere near that much.
Oh, what total?
Unless,
No, I'm
well,
talking about like the
total.
whole. Yeah. I meant the
Oh,
whole
yeah.
group put together. I'm
Yeah,
sure it was
we were
over
knocking on
1,000.
2,000.
That's what I meant.
Our total kills was 7,300, and our total deaths was 1,900.
Yep,
Cool.
close to 2,000.
It's not that much more than
A lot of that
first
was the
team. They were
Labyrinth,
only like
though.
1,600.
A lot of that was the Labyrinth.
Well, yeah, because that was 6 deaths every time. The
I was gonna say, is that kind of
Gorgons,
6?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
6 deaths every time. So that's about
Well, yeah, 'cause-
600 deaths of that.
Yeah, 'cause, I mean, I honestly think we got caught at least 50 times. I mean, that's probably at least 300.
Well, yeah, I mean, we spent like the first 5 times trying to kill him. Like, what is going on?
Yeah, but even when we were just searching for
These
chests
guys
and
are
searching for
tough.
ways out, we weren't even being careful about being caught. Like we were just running around, and if not caring if we got caught.
Okay, so
You gonna
was those the
cover?
only stats? Or
Well, no, well, there was a ton of stats on there. I only wrote down kills, deaths, and
Yeah, what's the
resurrections.
individual stats if you have those, or if you?
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
So, who wants to start?
did I die
Go
the
ahead and throw
most?
up my number first. I think I died a lot. I know I died a lot.
Sam, you had 1,133 kills, 333 deaths, and 70 resurrections. Which I'm not sure what they mean by resurrections. That means you
Me
revive
Like
reviving
Picking up
death?
someone.
somebody. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's just
Yeah.
picking
Okay.
somebody
Picking up.
up.
Okay. Yeah.
I just
So,
want
yep.
to make sure I didn't have the most deaths.
1,100 kills, 333 deaths.
Nice, huh?
Let's see. DOA.
I'm not looking forward to mine. I didn't kill much at the end. Because I was just killing oracles. I wasn't killing anything else.
Well, yeah. Me, Gambit, and Barney's are kind of skewed from that last part because we weren't getting any actual kills. Like
Well,
Oracle
I
kills were
wasn't getting
70.
harpy
Well,
kills.
harpies weren't that. I mean, there wasn't a shitload of harpies.
Well, there was 3 enemies for us every time. So, but let's see. DOA, you had 1,300 kills,
Woohoo!
343 deaths,
10 more deaths. You suck.
and 71 resurrections.
Alright.
Almost the same as Sam.
That's actually more kills than I thought I'd have. So
Let's see. I had 2,156 kills, 287 deaths, and 74 resurrections. Gambit, you had 949 kills, 340 deaths, and 34 resurrections. Pan had 889 kills, 340 deaths, 32 resurrections.
wait, how many deaths does she have?
340.
Ooh, Ben
Yeah.
led in deaths. Wow.
Are we
Wait, I thought we.
surprised?
Well, wait to Barney, but you did lead.
Oh.
Okay, that sounds like not
Barney
by
had
much. That's good.
Barney had 850 kills, 324 deaths, and 68 resurrections.
Only 10 more deaths doesn't make me feel bad. If it had been like 100 more deaths, then I would have been like, ugh.
Well, it's hard to go that much over when almost all of our deaths were like team deaths. You know.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah, like someone drops the shield, boom, 6 deaths. I mean,
Well, yeah, even if it was only one person dying, it would lead to the rest of us dying on a lot of the spots. Like one person goes down and now we're all fucked, so now, 10 seconds later, we all go down. Or the
a
Oracle
lot of
parts, or the
I had
Gothic Order.
I had a few stupid deaths on the platforming section. I was trying to figure out how to open that door.
Yeah, most of our actual deaths probably came in that very first area, the defending area.
Yeah.
Like actual individual deaths probably came from that.
Well, yeah, that's true. So,
You gonna cover
Alright.
any of the news on this one, or are we just talking raid the whole time?
well, I know I want to talk about one thing of news.
Mojang.
Yeah, they officially bought them for $2.5 billion. What a waste of goddamn money.
Wait, who bought who?
Microsoft bought Mojang.
Minecraft.
Mojang.
Really? For how
Yeah.
much?
2.5
billion.
with a B.
Billion?
Billion with a B.
Oh my.
I think the
Well,
best comment-
Minecraft is a very popular
I think the
game.
best comment I saw on that was like, someone posted like, "Man, Microsoft's a bunch of idiots. I only paid $7 for my Minecraft."
Yeah, I'm not sure what
So
they're
we'll be
thinking with
having
that.
a lot of Minecrafts coming up then, huh?
Or not.
Well,
Or maybe
There
just
was
the
one,
I don't think they've announced any plans, but
There was one comedy strip I saw about that, and it was like, some like CEO's like, "Oh, hi Minecraft Dave, welcome to the Microsoft mascot company." And it's like shows him into this room, and it's just like Banjo Kazooie and Conker and shit, and they're just like all like in a little dungeon, like crying and bleeding and shit.
Can you seriously imagine the was like a couple of dudes, right, who created Minecraft? I mean,
Pretty much one guy,
pixel
Notch,
pixel
that Notch
art
Peterson dude.
and billions of dollars, like billionaires now. It's ridiculous.
Well, yeah, Notch just left right away after he was like, all right, I'm
Yeah,
retired.
he was like,
Peace.
thanks man, 2.5 bill, I'm out.
Like the simplest game ever
It's
to
like,
make.
can I get that in
you know?
cash? I just want you to roll it up in a truck and just open the
Right.
back door. All 20s.
It's all 20. All dubs,
20s.
Microsoft, all
About
dubs.
dollar
I want
bills.
2.5 billion in 20s. I want to swim in it.
It's ridiculous.
It was that.
I know they did say they had something in the works at Mojang, a new game they've been working on.
I mean, they
Well,
could
that'll
just
be
make
Microsoft's
like,
game now, right? I mean, whatever they make.
yeah, they could
I
just make
guess.
Or
like
they could
adventure
scrap it.
mode or survival mode or whatever, and take away the whole creative crafting part of it.
Well, yeah, so Pan,
You
you
could do a
play
lot with
Minecraft.
Minecraft.
You've played Minecraft the most. Do you think Minecraft 2 would be a good idea?
Hell yeah, I play it.
But what really could, I mean, it just
I
seems like,
mean, my thing is, I like figuring out how to build stuff with just squares. That's kind of cool. But I would like circular shapes, or at least I'm
Minecraft
sorry,
Next gen,
but
baby, it's got
triangles and
circles.
maybe
circles.
triangles and rectangles. More shapes would be nice.
Some pentagons.
But
and some
also, like,
hexagons.
if you build a house, instead of making the furniture, which is always big and bulky, like, have, like, little furniture sets that you can create, which makes it look more like furniture. But
These
that's
still
just me.
just sound like all like updates for Minecraft though. There's nothing
But
really.
Well, see,
but
that's
that's
my
the thing. You
thing.
don't have to don't keep updating and make the shit free. Make it a new game. You know?
Yeah, but
But who does that help?
Milk
You
the
or
fans
them?
for all their money.
Yeah, it seems like that hurts you.
Well, that's why would Microsoft then buy it and just keep updating this for free? They're not in it just to give out free shit.
merchandising probably.
Yeah, but
That
Minecraft's
seems
been
like it's gotta
around
be on the
for
downtrend.
years and years and years. You have to come up with something new to,
I definitely think they'll
make
do a
people.
part 2, for sure.
You could totally just make a survival, or, those like villagers and stuff. Make them more part of a game as well, instead of just going there to trade with them. You know.
Yeah, they make it annoying as fuck. It's like a
They talk like the Sims people. Like there's no language.
Shut the
Yeah.
fuck up.
Yeah.
We're being invaded by fucking
But you
zombies or
totally
something.
could make a new Minecraft. I mean, and I think people would buy it. So
You
I
could,
would.
but it's just one of those games where they've had success from just updating it, so why would they go and ruin that? It's kind of like World of Warcraft. They don't actually make World of Warcraft 2. They just
Yeah,
put expansions out for the same game
yes,
that's been there for
but
10
why
years.
would Microsoft then buy something that's on the downward spiral? I mean, because Minecraft's
I
been
mean,
out for ages.
Microsoft is probably
Two
going to
point
do it.
some billion
Yes.
dollars. There's no way they would just let that game sit there and just like, well, we'll just get what we
No,
can.
Microsoft is probably going to do it. I'm not disagreeing with
I
that.
just
I
don't
just
think
don't
it's gonna
know
be
if.
that much different.
Well, yeah, I
don't-
just don't know how
mm.
consumers are going to look at that when they're
Better
so used to
texture
free
packs or
updates.
something, and I don't know.
We
Because
can
the
do it
You play
PC, the
Minecraft,
PC
Gambit?
still has way more that you can do.
Huh?
They
I
should
was
do it in
asking
space.
Gambit
The
if he
sequel.
plays Minecraft at all. I never noticed.
No, I'm not really. Yeah,
I'm
it's
not digging the
Minecraft player.
blocks.
Not into making stuff up.
I
You never
like
play
the
with-
concept
You
of
never played with
building.
Legos
No,
when you were a kid?
I did. I enjoy the concept of building, but I just can't. I don't know. I
I
mean,
could spend hours and
yeah.
hours
I
and hours.
And hours and hours.
Oh, we know. What happened
I mean,
to
not to
Pan?
take anything, away from the game or nothing. It's just
It's
I don't know.
I will say it's a very relaxing game though. It's not. I don't know. It's just if you like building stuff, Minecraft's definitely a game for you. The survival stuff's kind of retarded, but that's just my opinion. But
Well, so
The main part of the game sucks, but that creative
yeah,
work-
but yeah, I like making stuff. That's my favorite part of Minecraft.
Well, it's got to feel good that you earned that 1,000, right?
Let's
Yeah,
talk
it
about
does.
that.
Touche.
That was really
Yeah,
good.
you were talking to me and me and
no.
Barney, right?
I know, but I was like, I just wanted to go. I just wanted to go in creative mode, and it was just handed to me.
Yeah,
The
whatever.
temptation was too great.
Whatever,
Whatever.
you
I got like more than half
weak-willed.
of
Like a
them
meaty
legit.
3-inch
I
grist
got like
cock on a plate. I had
75%
to have it.
legit. I did. I could always go
Was
back
that,
and beat the dragon. I mean,
No, doesn't count after already have the achievement. I glitched this achievement. Now go do it legit.
I
Now it
just
counts, right?
wanted to build
She didn't
stuff,
glitch it,
man.
she
I
was
was.
I know, but
giving
I'm
it a
just this
day.
example. Like, if you went and glitched an achievement and then did it legit later, well, who gives a shit? You did shit later. You glitched it originally.
I would.
Actually, that's
It
what
would
I did
be
with
like,
Peggle.
And Vanquish. What?
What? That's
yeah. See,
bullshit.
yeah. I actually paid
Mhm.
Pagel, so does that count?
Yeah,
I
she
beat
did
all
take the
those
high road on
levels.
To be
Peggle. She
fair,
refused to do the glitch.
Yeah,
Bravo.
I beat all those levels.
Well,
The
Polygon did a article on estimated Minecraft sales by platform. I'm assuming this is in millions.
Well, it
I
has
have a
to
safe
be.
assumption it's Minecraft.
3.
Okay, so for PC and Mac, it's 15.9 million. Pocket Edition, which is obviously mobile, all mobile combined,
Mm.
is 22.1 million.
Not surprised there.
And if you do consoles combined, which for consoles on here it's PS3 and 360, it's 16 million.
Wow.
With separated, it's 13.5 for 360 and 2.5 for PS3. So
Yeah, the PS3 was way later though.
yeah, it was a big hit on
the
360.
but the console did do better than the PC. Is that what? Or I just got the numbers
Well,
wrong. It was like 15 for
consoles
the
combined.
console.
Yeah, 16
Yeah.
for consoles and 15.9 for PC.
Yeah, and that's what I read too. But I don't know why people would play Minecraft on a phone or I don't know. It's just
I could tell you why.
smaller.
but
Well, it's
Well,
handier
people
like
are
when you're
busy.
just sitting there. Well, yes, but I don't know. I like seeing my world on a big screen TV, but that's just me.
It was huge on the 360, so I mean, they
Yeah.
Notch probably rubbed him with that. I'm like, oh yeah, remember how big it was on 360? Number one
Eh,
selling for like 15 weeks.
I don't know. I'm kind of surprised that PlayStation didn't do as well because they really play. I mean, they make a lot of kiddie games, you know, like.
Well, the problem
I
was
don't
they
know.
brought it out on PlayStation after the PS4 was out.
Oh,
And
really?
then they brought it to remember it only came out on PS3 in the spring. It's like now that the PS4 is
Oh
out, so that's
well,
why.
yeah.
If it had came out a year earlier, I'm sure it would have done more like 8 million or something, much better. But I mean, it just came out in the PS4 and the Xbox One, like what was it, 2 weeks ago now? I mean, so I'm sure it'll get millions more
Yeah.
off those, especially the PS4 crowd, because most of the Sony fanboys are obviously on that. So, like, it'll probably do
Yeah,
really
but the
good.
mobile stats just sound like crazy though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised
mean-
it's bigger on mobile than it is on PC because it seems like a
Yeah,
lot
the
of people
tablet
play it
that
on
counts
PC.
too, right? Like I'm sure like that actually
Probably.
counts for tablet.
Yeah,
Okay.
probably. Yeah.
Really, you think? Because most tablets
Well, it's called
are.
Pocket Edition, so I'm sure tablet has the Pocket Edition because if you're downloading it from the Apple Store or something, it's probably that.
I was saying most tablets are Android and iOS, which is just bigger phone screens.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I have a Surface tablet, and that's definitely not mobile. I mean, it's still PC basically. So,
Does that even have Minecraft on it?
I don't know actually. I never looked.
It's Windows
Maybe.
RT. It's probably not compatible because Windows RT sucks dick.
Yeah, it doesn't count if it doesn't have any games on it, do we?
Well, tons of games on it.
Mm-hmm.
See that that Metal Gear news this week?
Oh yeah, our great Metal Gear news from Tokyo Game Show. Yes. Metal Gear
Amazing.
Metal Gear Collection.
2014. Fucking clothing line. Fuck you, Kojima. God
Wait,
damn.
do they really have a clothing line coming out?
Yep.
Yep.
They teased the Metal Gear Collection last
Why?
week to
Oh.
reveal at the Tokyo Game Show, and it turned out to be a fucking clothing line.
Everybody
big
got
ex- that's-
excited. Sweet! All the Metal Gears in a collection. Here's your hoodie.
Yeah.
Here's
It's
your
a bigger kick in
bandana.
the it's a bigger kick in the dick than when like they're like a new Hitman game's coming out. It's iOS. Oh, God damn it.
Yeah, that was garbage. They did show a new trailer though.
I haven't watched it. They need to even bring that game out though.
They did say 2015 for sure. It's 2015. Well,
Oh yeah, I know
now
it's not
for
this
sure.
year.
Now that would have been awesome. And coming in October.
I'd drop everything.
Cancel, cancel, cancel. Oh, you canceled all your pre-orders.
Like there's a
I wonder-
$400 edition. I will buy that.
What would have been the
Come to the-
best if they had announced it was coming out November 18th?
Oh yeah. Fuck you, GTA.
Yeah, right. Kojima's afraid of GTA.
Yeah, what is that about? I remember hearing something about he's afraid of GTA, but I don't know what that's in reference to.
All that shit where he was like depressed over how good the original GTA trailer looked. And then they showed the new trailer for next gen and he was depressed again.
Wow.
You
He's
never
like,
heard
I
about
need
that?
to poach off their
No.
people.
Yeah, they put out a trailer for it and it was like, oh my god, it looks so good. It's such a good open world game, man. I wish mine looked like that.
I mean, if you guys never played it, I mean, I would play GTA 5, especially on Xbox One or whatever, you know, like, man.
Oh
I think
yeah.
everybody played it except DOA. But I don't really remember GTA 5's trailer that I'm talking about the first one that well, but I think Metal Gear's was better. I really like Kojima knows how to make a fucking trailer.
Well, yeah. I mean, it wasn't like. I mean, obviously his trailers are like mini movie trailers.
Yeah,
was just the
exactly.
visuals.
Badass.
He was like, yeah, he was crying over how the visuals looked really good. And then it was funny because the next gen trailer looks so much better, and he's like, "Oh, I'm depressed again."
Look at the foliage.
My God, the deers! Look at all the deers. Well, another thing that came out of Tokyo Game Show was you guys remember Scalebound from E3 Platinum?
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
that was
Yeah.
uh-huh.
Yeah, there was some talk on that, and the main guy, I don't know what his name is, the main designer, but
Guy from Platinum?
yeah. Do you know, is it Kamiya?
Can't remember.
I don't know.
Fuck
You
it,
should
what's the
know this
news?
stuff. Well, he was saying that, because he's the guy who did Devil May Cry and Bayonetta, or well, Platinum is, and they were saying it's not going to be as difficult as those games. They're making it more accessible for this one. It's not going to be
Is
a
it
difficult
still a hack and
learning
slash?
curve.
Because I mean, Devil May Cry and Bayonetta are hack and slash games.
I mean, it's definitely an action game. I don't know if it's hack and slash. I mean, it's not shooter or anything, so probably is.
They have a new trailer at TGS?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, lame. Alright, moving on.
What at that? I don't know.
No trailer?
That D4 game and Flockers came out yesterday too.
Yeah, was it
Ah,
D4 or
yes,
D2? I thought it was D2.
D4.
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 Dark Dreams Don't Die.
Oh yeah.
D4.
Yeah, that was a surprise release too. I mean, a lot of people I think weren't expecting it for quite a while. They just
I'm
Well, as long
definitely
as
interested
you-
So
in
is it a
playing
prequel
but
to E4?
no.
Shut up.
It's made by the same people that made Deadly Premonition, so it's a fucking weird game. Weird
saw
like
they
Japanese
There you
game.
slapped
go.
on some achievements on it though.
There you go,
79, which is a surprise.
78, I think.
78. Yeah, that's a lot of achievements. Normally these games come out with like 10 achievements for 1,000.
Well, I know Gambit loved him some Deadly Premonition.
Oh,
A
yeah.
lot of people did. That's like a cult classic right there, man. A lot of people loved
Yeah.
it. It's you love it or you hate it. I know Rogue really liked it too. Even though sometimes I'm not quite sure if Rogue is kidding or not. but I'm pretty sure he liked it.
I remember he kept saying, "Oh, it was awesome. The jelly blood it was so badass."
I keep wanting to play that game. I just never got around to it. It looks really good, but yeah, I definitely want to play D4, and I got my copy of Flockers in the mail today. But Destiny's taking my life away.
What, Flockers is retail?
It is over here. Same thing as Worms. It's the same publisher, developer. We get a retail release.
Screw worms. Damn server's still not working. Can't get my last achievement.
Really?
Still can't get it. Yeah. I reached out to them on Twitter and they said, "Oh, we're having problems with it." And that was like 2 months ago, and they still haven't fixed it.
Wah wah.
So yeah.
But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to playing both of those games whenever I get the chance.
Which at this rate will be never.
Yeah, fucking Destiny. Taking my life away.
Yeah, this probably gonna be one of our last weeks for almost pure Destiny talk anyway. We're gonna have to go back to diversifying. Oh god.
Yeah, well, I
Can't
mean,
just
next week we'll do the raid on hard, but I mean, once we hit September 30th, there's gonna be tons of other games to talk about.
Forza Horizon 2.
Yeah, I know Magic's gonna be playing that Lord of the Rings game and shit, so
Nice.
Yeah.
I'll be in,
Shadow Mordor.
I'll be on Forza. Not really sure which one
FIFA.
Rand's going with first. I think Forza. I know he played the demo and said it was badass.
Yeah, I thought he didn't like Forza though. I thought he didn't like
He
racing.
loves
likes
Horizon,
Horizon.
though. Yeah, he loves the open world Horizon. He just doesn't like.
He'll always make the joke that Horizon's the real Forza game.
I don't know. I mean, if you want to, technically, Horizon's like the Destiny, where the regular Forza is like the Halo, just the meat of the game. Like Horizon tries
still
to
think
spread out.
It's I don't know. I still think it's pretty dumb. It's even called Forza. It's like I don't know. It's just blatantly there for brand recognition. I mean, there's nothing. It's a completely
That's
different
actually a good
style of
point.
racing game.
Did anybody in this party play the Forza Horizon demo? 'Cause I know I didn't.
No, I didn't.
No, I didn't
play
have
it.
enough room on my hard drive,
Too much Destiny.
and
Yeah.
Destiny
Yeah,
was taking up my
exactly.
life.
Yeah. What?
I
What are you
downloaded the
talking
FIFA
about?
demo, and I
Did I?
haven't been able to.
Did I play not Destiny? No, I didn't.
Yeah, I was gonna say we'll have a
Between-
whole lot of games to be talking about soon enough, but for right
It's a
now, this
7.
is pretty much
But
it.
don't. It's a 7, but don't mind me. I'm not playing anything else.
Oh, whatever.
I'm not just saying you. Look at you. They're
I
gonna
gave it a
single you
7. I
out.
was the only person to give it a 7.
No, Barney
Whatever.
gave it a
I
7.
No, Barney.
I mean, I gave it a
Oh.
7.5.
Yeah.
I said 7, 7.5 at a
I
stretch.
didn't say it's the worst thing I've ever played.
Didn't
It's
Ben give
not
it a
Yeah,
7
bad.
too?
I did
But-
Ben,
not.
what'd you give it?
Oh, you guys
I gave it like
probably remember
7.
I had the same thing with Viva Pinata. I'm like, this game isn't that great, but I
I might
can't
have
fucking
said
put it down.
6.5 last week, so maybe it's gone up half.
So there's definitely those types of games that don't seem that great, but for whatever reason you can't put them down, and it's fucking annoying.
Damn it! I don't like you.
Like
Go away.
it's literally like crack. You're like, you're bad for me. I don't like it, but I can't stop snorting you.
I don't snort crack.
Yeah, you smoke that shit.
You would know.
I'm gonna say I
was like,
wouldn't
damn it,
know.
knows.
I'm kidding.
What the hell's the shit you snort then? What, you like fucking like?
Cocaine.
I thought that's what crack was.
Crack is.
Exactly.
Not-
It's there's added chemicals to it, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Poor
I don't
man's
care.
version.
And
of
today on
cocaine.
our weekly drug.
Don't do drugs, kids. All right, we've done our
Fuck
part.
that. Do them. Do lots of
Do as I say.
Such a role model,
Well, wait.
DOA.
them. Say, real men do drugs and smoke.
Real men
And
die of
die
lung
young
cancer.
with lung cancer. Yeah.
Fuck that shit. And make really fucking weird noises in parties.
That's smoking cigarettes.
and spend their
I was
nights
gonna
with
ask you,
crickets.
DOA. What was that? Sound that you make, like the.
That's him smoking.
Oh.
Fucking
Yeah, I was gonna
sucking
say.
the D.
Well, it doesn't help that I'm going outside and it's
Oh.
There's all these like fucking crickets and birds and shit that make every inhale like carry.
Makes it obvious.
'Cause
it's smoking.
Yeah.
Obviously, y'all are much more. You're noticing it much more since I've been in Miami. Because I don't really remember y'all complaining that much when I was in North Carolina.
Well,
then he'll always
there
start
wasn't
talking before he always starts talking before he breathes out too. Did you guys see that distance?
I don't get why smokers do that. Fucking finish
I
and
don't
then
do
talk
that.
to me. I don't remember ever hearing you smoke.
Exactly.
Well, then you can't do it if you're not even on the mic. Shit.
That's not true. DOA could always tell when I light his.
You can
use
hear
my
you can hear
I
lighter.
can
Pan's
hear
lighter
her
go.
light it, that's for sure. every
Yeah.
damn time.
Hear the
You can also hear her throw it on the coffee table after she
yeah,
lights it.
and then you hear the tuk.
Give me this.
That's
Like, now
Pan.
get the fuck out of here.
And DOA's puffing on a pipe or something. It's like.
How was that
All
camel
right.
ride? How was the nightly camel ride, DOA?
Okay.
That good, huh?
How long has this been going on for now, anyway?
Yeah, I was say, let's put a pin in it. Get back to grinding our levels.
I'm playing strikes right now.
Wait,
Fine.
I have a question. Hold on, I have a question. If this game didn't require the amount of grinding, right? Would you still be playing it? If you had all the achievements,
Well, if I had the
would you still
1,000,
be
yeah, I'd
playing
be
it?
done.
I would probably be done too. Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right
I'd
then.
probably be
That's
done.
and you guys give it a fucking what score? 8
A
something?
7.5.
7 mainly.
They all gave it 7s and stuff, Pan. I was the only one to give it an 8.5 in Magic too. That's it.
Yeah, but my point is, okay, so DOA, Barney, Gambit would not be playing it anymore. Would you be playing it in Sam and Magic? If you
I
had
don't
all the
know.
achievements and everything done,
I probably
and
would. I
nothing
mean,
was
you saw
coming
me still
out.
play
This
Diablo.
this is one of the games for
Oh.
me though that's very much driven by the achievements for me. Like it gives it a sense of purpose. A lot of games heck, I can play without needing the achievements to drive me, but this one definitely needs them. Especially as the story's crap. It's like, well, fuck it, need something to do.
I
Yeah,
probably would. I mean, just for the fact that it's either this or I go back to playing Warframe. So
you'd probably go back to Warframe
I
and
don't
try
like
to get more
Warframe as much as
achievements.
you guys. So
Yeah.
Warframe's okay. It's just it'd be way better if I didn't have to fucking pay my way to what I want.
Oh yeah, that's my biggest gripe too.
I wish it was a $60 retail game and not free to play.
well, thanks for everybody for coming on for tonight's podcast.
Appreciate
Yep.
it.
Yep, thanks everybody.
Yeah, man. Thanks for
Especially-
having me.
On 3, Ray team, hoo ha, hoo ha.
Hoo ha!
Oh.
God.
To battle next week
Tonight we dine in the tower.
in the vault of glass.
Yeah.
I'm done in my kitchen.